It's Veronika from Blue Star Crochet with my beautiful friend Hannah from Hanjan Crochet. Come on in, everyone. We're going to wait before we get into it today.
Yeah, we've got people coming in already. Say hello everyone. This is like good old times, isn't it? It doesn't.
I think so.
5 minutes since we were here.
Yeah, do you know, I felt a bit lost yesterday. I was like, what am I going to do all
Me
day? Where's
too.
Hannah? What is she doing?
Me too. I had to talk to my family. It was really strange.
Nobody wants to talk to me about crochet the entire day. This is boring.
I couldn't believe when you sent through that we'd done 9 hours of live chats over the weekend.
We did, yeah. I got an email from Restream software, which is the software we're using to go live, and we have been going live all weekends. And it's like, your live streaming rate increased by something like 2,500%. You have done 8 hours and 57 minutes of live streaming over the weekend. So, but you know what? It amounted to a long time. But I can safely say, for both of us, we loved every single second of it. It's been an amazing weekend.
We ran out of time every single time, so
Yeah.
we didn't run out of stuff to say, did we?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had to go back to a few questions from you guys as well. Oh, good morning, Julia.
Julia's
Hello.
here. Hi, Julia. You were here all weekend, weren't you?
She has, yeah. Do you know some names just pop up and you
I
can
know,
remember them? Yeah.
And then someone over on Facebook saying hello, and then someone here from Oregon about midday for you. Yes, it is midday for us.
Yeah, well done.
It's very early in other parts of the world. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, hello, Trinidad. Here comes the sunshine.
Hello. Shining because it's horrible here.
Oh my gosh. I messaged Hannah before we were going live. I'm just going to fix this windswept look so you don't think I've been doing God knows what. But
there's no chance with this wet weather.
Oh my gosh, it's horrible out there. But even one more reason to just sit inside with a nice cup of coffee and chat crochet, right?
And chat crochet.
Chat crochet.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone, or afternoon, wherever you are. So we just wanted to basically pop on live to just have a quick chat about crochet. And we've been talking about WeCrochet giveaway all weekend. Which is now closed. So we have collected all the entries and we're going to pick a winner.
Yay!
But yeah, we're going to hint who the winner is because we've been collecting email addresses as a form of entry. So we obviously can't reveal the entire email address. But if you have entered the giveaway with WeCrochet to win the $40 gift card to spend on some delicious yarn, then look out for an email. It's going to come from Crochet Summit email. We're going to just drop you a quick line that you're the lucky winner, and then we're going to pass you over to the amazing guys at WeCrochet, who will sort you out with that $40 gift card. Oh, we got afternoon, Hannah and Veronika. Are you this side of the pond?
Someone over here with us, maybe? Yeah. I don't know why my name's not showing, but it's Tina. Hello, Tina. This system, this Restream system is amazing because it means we can put the same video out on our YouTubes, on all of our channels and everything. But the only thing it doesn't do is let us know your name on Facebook. So that is really frustrating. But so thank you for your name at the end there.
Yeah, I think it might be like a little bit of a privacy thing with Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there must be a setting or something somewhere that I would never know how to find. So
no. So yeah, we just wanted to basically catch up with you guys because we've missed you yesterday. We've been chatting to you all weekend, and yeah, those lessons, I mean, oh my God, they've been amazing. And yeah, what was your favorite, Hannah? What do you think? It's hard to pick, isn't it?
I think my favorite thing, and lots of people have said this, they've messaged us, haven't they? Like, we've been inundated. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful messages, because like, as you can imagine, this is a massive thing for Veronika and I to put on, and we've never had any training in this. I haven't. I don't know if you have. I didn't know. Like, we just had this idea. We didn't really know how to put it together, and we just figured it out ourselves. So the fact that it went so well without many technical hitches at all, and the fact that everyone seemed to really enjoy it was just, to me, that was the best bit. But everyone seems to be saying like the question and answer sessions was everyone's favorite bit. And
Yeah.
I loved different aspects of everything, and I loved the fact that by the end of Sunday, it kind of all came together, and everyone in the chat was starting to say, "This now makes sense. I see why you've put this topic and this topic and that topic." And it just, yeah, I just feel like everyone by the end of Sunday was just so much more confident with
Yeah.
everything, which is exactly what we were hoping for. But we had, if we're completely honest, no idea whether this would work or not. So I'm very relieved that it did. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't have like a particularly favorite lesson. I think they were all
Yeah.
really inspirational, don't you think?
Yeah, to be honest, I think the whole weekend was just amazing, absolutely amazing. Like, and I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I mean, it wasn't me, it wasn't Hannah, it wasn't the other designers. It was you guys
Yeah.
that made the summit really what it was. I mean, all these chats going on next to
Yeah.
us on the screen,
Julia.
people showing up, people saying hello, people asking questions, because when we kind of thought with Hannah, we're gonna go live after each lesson and be joined by the designer, and we thought like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like half an hour. Some of the video lessons were a little bit shorter, so we would have to go live for over half an hour. And we often said with Hannah as we were preparing, like, what are we gonna talk about? Like we have had like
Yeah, Gauge. How can we talk about Gauge for half an hour? And then it was like,
yeah,
look, very
like
easy.
we have had some, backup questions and like kind of like a this or that little game if we need to, like fill the radio silence.
Oh,
But we didn't need it at all because of you guys. You showed up, you said hello, you submitted your questions, you interacted, even after those premieres on over on YouTube. While the video lesson was going live and premiering, it was like the comments were just going, going, going. So honestly, thank you so much to all of you watching. Even if you watched one lesson and one live on the weekend and you showed up, honestly, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts to say that you guys made this summit such a community event, full of fun, full of information. I feel like when you're having fun, the information goes in better and it stays there, doesn't it?
definitely. And I
Yeah.
think stuff like this, when like as an adult, it's hard learning as an adult, or I find it hard learning as an adult, and I find it much easier to put stuff in context, so I can then remember, oh, it was when we were talking to Brianna about that the question about this happened, and then I connect all the dots. Whereas
Yeah.
I think like we've both got young boys, haven't we? Whereas so Elliot, our eldest, who's 6, like he just is a sponge. Stuff just
Yeah.
goes in, and it just doesn't happen like that for me anymore. It's really sad.
Yeah, because I think all the drawers in our brain are getting a bit full, aren't
They're a
they?
bit
So you have to go and
full.
clear out one drawer before you can fill it in with more information.
Definitely, definitely. What about you then? What was your favourite bit or part or
Honestly, I think, like I said, just the whole weekend and the guys showing up and even the designers joining us, like they all brought in like a different kind of energy, wasn't it? Like, it's just been so great because, like you said before, crochet design and blogging can be a little bit lonely sometimes because you kind of like look into a computer screen all day or you have to crochet the sample. So it's very much like a one person job type thing, isn't it? So when you get to connect with other designers and other people who do what you do and they understand what you have to do to produce what we produce. So I think it's just that connection with either the audiences and with the other designers. So it's been amazing.
oh, look, Stacey saying, still trying to soak in everything we learned this weekend. Thank you again for a wonderful summit. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like not a bit like overwhelmed. There was just so much, wasn't there? But I think as time goes on, and a few people have messaged me saying like they took lots of notes during all the lessons and everything, and now they're just going back over their notes again and stuff. And all this kind of stuff, it will take time to sink in and soak in, and that's not a bad thing at all to go back over what you, and if any questions pop up, that's what I was going to say. So if any questions pop up and you think, oh gosh, I meant to ask that, then just come and find us, come and ask us.
Yeah,
because we
definitely.
really, as you can see, we love talking about crochet.
And to be honest, even if you took some notes and it might not make sense at the moment, when you get to that stage of making a garment, whatever you kind of made a note of, and when you in that process then and you look at it's that's right, this is how you do it, or this is what you do. So whether you're blocking it or washing it or picking a stitch, trying to match your tension. So yeah, but I feel sometimes you can read something 100 times and it might not make sense, but once you do it physically, it will all kind of click and it will all fall into the place. So that will be great.
And that's kind of why we did videos as well, isn't it? Because we could have just written a book. We could have written that handbook that we did, couldn't we? It could have just all been written down. But there's just something more magical, I think, and immediate about, and that you can connect more with video. So yeah, that's why we chose it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, you too. Entertaining. I'm glad we entertained. Oh, that's something to say, isn't it?
Oh, us two made it. Oh, thank you very much. That's very flattering.
Thank
That's
you.
very nice.
Oh, and then we have someone joining from India who stayed up late. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, it must have been really late for you.
I was gonna say, because that's the other way, isn't it? So yeah.
Isn't it? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow. Hope you caught up on your sleep though.
Yeah, I don't think I have yet. Because we both said, didn't we, after both night, we were so energized and adrenaline and all that kind of stuff. It took ages to wind down.
Yeah, it did. Do you know when we finished on Saturday? I think it was midnight before I even got to bed, because it was just all it was all going and I was thinking and but yeah, it was amazing.
It was
absolutely amazing. Yeah.
And anyone, I'm going to put the code up for anyone who would still like to get their all access pass, because that is still available, because lots of people again were messaging saying, I saw some of it but I missed this and I missed that, is there any way I can get all of it? And the answer is absolutely yes, you can still upgrade to your all access pass. And that is the thing that also includes, that we were saying there about the course handbook as well. There's a 106-page handbook, so if you do prefer reading stuff, then you can print that off, read that, use it on a device wherever you want to. And then what else is included? It's got the 15 patterns as well, hasn't it, that all of the designers have handpicked. And I mean, I know we obviously watched all the content beforehand because we put the course together and everything, but over the weekend suddenly I understood a bit more about why each designer had chosen their pattern. It just the more that you see the videos, the more that you watch them, you're like, oh, that's why you picked that.
Yeah, definitely. And to be honest, I was so curious because inside the all access pass you obviously get a $10 voucher from myself and from Hannah to go over to our Ravelry stores to spend on whatever pattern you want. And I was, when the little email notifications were coming through, I'm like, oh, what are people choosing?
Interesting, isn't it? People mostly from my store have been buying or using the voucher for garments.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Definitely.
And then also some sneaky little Christmas gnomes and stuff. There's people have been buying Christmas patterns, which is super ridiculously organised. So well done, everyone.
That's it. Yeah. But yeah, we're happy how the weekend's gone, and we actually have added the live Q&As inside the all access pass as well. So you don't have to go searching for them, on our Facebook pages or YouTube or wherever you wanted to go, or wherever you are watching from. If you have the all access pass, or if you do decide to still invest in it, all the live Q&As are inside the all access pass as well. They are still available on the channels, but it's just nice to have it there at the click of a button, I think.
Easier to find. And I suddenly then realised, after you said I've loaded them all up, I was like, well, that's 9 hours. And then there's almost 9 hours. So there's almost 18 hours worth of video content within that course now, isn't there? It's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's and we've had so many messages what a great resource that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not only happy that you guys showed up for the weekend, but actually invested in the all access pass, because you basically invested in yourself, because I believe all that knowledge in there, plus all the live Q&As where you got to ask extra questions. It's a real investment in your skills and in gaining that confidence to go and crochet garments, something like this, or something what Hannah's wearing. So
I struggled to find something different this morning. I was like, what have I worn?
Yeah, I was running out of options, so I opted back for my
You've had a busy
Hannah.
morning. You've had a busy morning.
Yeah, do you know, it was on top of a massive pile of all the sweaters and everything from the weekend because they're still all on the bed. And I was like, okay, yeah, the first one off the pile, yeah, let's put that back on.
Oh, this comment from someone on Facebook. I'd love an all access pass, but unfortunately, no money until next week unless I get a sudden influx of customers on my Facebook craft store page. Go get that influx. Get those people.
That's it.
And I've got a few messages actually from people who say that they would like to start making garments to actually sell. They would
Oh,
like to make them to sell, and now that they feel that they would have the confidence to be able to customize them for their customers.
yeah,
How amazing would that be to be able to offer that as a service to people?
yeah, made to measure.
Yeah, made to measure service.
Yeah,
Now that you
absolutely
know
brilliant. Yeah.
to do it all and adjust patterns and so on. The only thing I'd say for that is charge your price accordingly. If you're making stuff to measure, make sure you charge a really good price for it.
Yeah, that's it.
Amount of time, as we've said, to invest in making
Yeah.
it.
And how amazing would that be if your customer just sends you the measurement
Yeah.
and you know exactly what to do, right?
Yeah, and you can say, okay, right, I'm matching the schematic with these. But you can send them that in the course. You get a PDF, a downloadable PDF. You could send that to your customer, and they could fill it in for you. Send it
Yeah.
back, and off you go. You've got everything you need.
Yeah, that little cheat sheet is so handy, isn't it? Yeah, that could be your
Definitely.
go-to when you communicate with your customers and have all the measurements you need on hand. Yeah, that would be perfect. And then once you give them the finished garment, you can send them the care label sheet. And
Yes.
just circle, right? This is what you're gonna do. This is how you care for your precious handmade garments. Don't ruin it.
How you
So yeah.
we had a message that we were just talking about from one of our subscribers, Nancy, who has said she's finally got the confidence. She's got one of Michelle of MJ's Off the Hooks patterns. She's had the pattern for ages, she said, and the yarn, and she's like, I can do it. I can absolutely do it now.
Yeah.
So yay, go Nancy.
Fantastic. Yeah. Brilliant.
Oh, Tina is saying I can knit garments, but I never tried crocheting garments. You absolutely should, Tina. Do it.
Do it. And like we said, we always here. And me and Hannah have been talking before we went live. I think we are missing that thrill of going live and chatting with you guys. So maybe we can make this a regular thing, maybe, if you guys would like it.
If you'd like us to be here regularly, we'd be very happy to.
I think so. So yeah, let us know in the comments if this is something what you would enjoy. Talking about crochet like this, grab your favorite drink, come and join us for an hour or so to have a chat and bring your questions. Like Tina said, if she's never tried crocheting garments, and in another couple of weeks you might have a question and we pop up again on a live, then bring your questions along, and yeah, we'll be happy to help and answer.
Because it's that thing, isn't it? Like you said earlier, like if you're partway through and you're physically doing something and you're like, well, now I'm stuck. Now what do I do? You could come and bring, Stacey's on it. She said that would be great. Yay!
Yeah.
And Alicia is saying, I'm so happy to have the all access pass. There was so much information. Yeah, there was so much information. And that's partly why we did the option of the all access pass. And we know it costs money. We know not everyone can afford to have it, but that is why we put that option there, because we knew there was just too much to absorb over that one weekend.
Yeah.
So yay, go and enjoy. Take your time with it as well. And we can see, can't we, in where we set the course up, we can see everyone's progress as well. We can see the percentage that people have, the students of the course have done. And it's really exciting. Maybe I'm just a bit of a geek, but it's really exciting to go in and see that someone's done like 40% of the course already. I'm like, yay, that's awesome. Look what Julia said. Love a good stitch session. Indeed.
We do too. After this weekend, I think we're both hooked on these live chats, because it's amazing to chat to people, and it also helps us, doesn't it, Hannah? Like, it helps us to know at what stage of the journey of making garments you guys are, and it helps us to give us ideas, what to do with producing some kind of content or patterns or stuff like that. Is because sometimes it kind of feels a little bit like a stab in the dark, doesn't it? That you don't quite know how things are gonna go. But if we, if you guys can help us as well to say like, okay, this is what I struggle with, we'll be more than happy to help, and then we know what to do, in order to progress in crochet as well. So I think it would be amazing for both sides, for us and for you guys.
And I find that in terms of design as well, I find it really helpful when I can gauge what people like design-wise from me. And I've discovered that they love cardigans, people love my cardigan patterns, and they like things that aren't too fitted, they like more free-flowing stuff, and they like really straightforward things. That's not to say that I don't enjoy making more fitted and more complicated things, but if our audience want, like I love designing anything. So tell me what you like and I'll put my mind to it. Don't you worry.
Absolutely.
Oh yes, there's lots of votes for more Q&As. You had to miss many of them. Oh, they are all still around. They're all on our Facebook community groups and they're on our YouTube channels as well. So you can go and search and find them. They don't have separate titles or anything for the things, but you can look in the descriptions and you'll see which one it is.
Yeah.
You can
just start from the top and work your way down.
Work your way through and think, oh yeah, I saw this one or I didn't see that one. So yeah.
Right.
Oh, well, that's exciting. Yeah,
it is. Well, I think we have to ask Hannah a question, right? I think everybody's gonna agree with me.
Oh, I know.
How is the pink sweater release going?
Right. So yesterday, anyone doesn't know, I don't. So I've got 2 young boys and they are busy and out of the house on Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays. So Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm a busy mum and try and do emails and bits and pieces around. So yesterday, nothing got done. We went and bought bathroom tiles yesterday. So the pink sweater got no further yesterday. I'm very sorry, everyone. But this morning, I have edited half of the video. So I'm halfway through. The
Fantastic.
Tech edited, it's tested, I've got amazing pictures back from my testers who adjusted the length and all sorts of different things to make it suit them. So I'm waffling because I don't have a date or a time, but I'm going on holiday on Monday, so I would hope that I'll get it done before then.
Let's hope so. Yeah, we've got already yes, pink sweater. Here comes the comments. People.
Who's that?
I think, Hannah, people are gonna hold you accountable for that one. You promise?
Oh my gosh! I want to be able to release it on the blog because both of us also offer for subscribers a free version on our blogs. So obviously that takes a lot of extra time as well. So I will list the pattern as a PDF option, and then I will also put it on our blog. On the blog as well. So yeah, bear with me. I'll get there. Julia's like, take
my money now.
You are so sweet. Thank you. I will get it done. I promise.
She will. I promise. Yeah, I'll chase her for you guys. If she doesn't, I'll be like, Hannah.
Luckily, so far the video is going okay. I filmed it, so I made it over a year ago, and then I filmed the tutorial in the summer last year. Because you can see my hands. I'm like, oh, I've got a nice suntan on my hands. Why did I do that? But the last video that I did, I ended up having to refilm. I just didn't film the beginning. I don't know why. And then I went to edit the whole thing, and then like half of it wasn't there. So it took a lot longer to release that last pattern than it should have done because I didn't actually film it.
You're probably dreaming about filming it.
I thought I had, but I couldn't find it anywhere. Unless I didn't press record. Maybe that,
Oh gosh, yeah, that's sometimes. I know I did one tutorial. I was recording with my phone. And thousands of photos on my phone, and I kind of pressed record and it started recording, but because the memory actually filled up, because I was filming in such quite a high resolution, so it's nice and clear, and I was like babbling away, and this is what you do, this is what you do. And honestly, I was probably there for 10 minutes, and then when I looked on my phone, because I don't look through my phone, I obviously just work with my hands, and the phone is above, so I didn't see the screen. And I was working away for 10 minutes, and then I looked on top of my phone to turn off the video, and it wasn't recording. I'm like, what has happened? And when I went back into my phone, that was literally like 25-second video of me. No! Hi, everyone, it's Veronika from Blue Star Crochet. And then cut. And I was like,
Oh, and I
oh no.
it would just be the way that it would be the best filming you'd ever done that you don't then get to
Absolutely, and to be honest, I was going for like 10 minutes because sometimes you're like,
you
oh,
get
I forgot what to do,
yeah,
or I made a mistake. I was like, it was
you were in it.
flawless for 10
Oh,
minutes and none of it recorded. I'm like, oh no.
look what Julia said. Give yourself some grace. Life happens. You're so right. You are so right, Julia. We have to. These are the funny part. We should write a book, shouldn't we, about the life of a crochet designer?
I think so. All the little hoops we put ourselves through
And
sometimes, don't we?
there are some funny with me with filming. It's normally the dog, as if anyone heard our live last week. Our dog is very noisy when someone comes to the door, as she should be to warn us. But yeah, so there's so many bits of me filming where
Yeah.
I do a bit and I do a bit, and then she starts barking. Then I'm like, Ginny, shush.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, my dog snores. She is such a
Yeah, she's
snorer because
this weekend.
yeah, because she's a short nose breed. Yeah, her breathing is okay, but when she gets into like a really deep sleep, oh my God, like you can hear her anywhere in the house, whether you're upstairs, shut in a bathroom, having a shower, you can hear her throughout the house. And I was
Oh,
like,
bless her.
oh gosh, if she starts snoring like this on the weekends, I try to keep her awake throughout the lives, kind of like, if she's not asleep, she won't snore. So, but yeah, she was okay.
Oh.
Oh, but yeah, as you said, life happens. So
It
yeah,
does,
that's
it
just
does. And yeah, it's been lovely to welcome everyone into, because obviously that we're here in our homes, aren't we? These are our homes, this is our life, and
yeah,
this is what we love doing. So it's been
yeah,
wonderful to welcome everyone into that and show you that we're just normal people too, aren't we? And
yeah.
yeah,
And that was actually one of the comments I had. I think it was via email that somebody said with those live Q&As that they were entertaining and they really felt like they were in our living room, like in our living
we
room, sat
literally
with us having a cup
are.
of coffee. And I'm like, absolutely, that was the whole aim. So we are so happy that it came through like that, because that was the intention,
Yeah, yeah.
to invite you guys for a chat, really.
Yeah, and I know like all the physical, like certainly my mum goes to like a knit and natter group and a crochet group and stuff, and all these groups have started back up again, haven't they, after the last crazy few years that we've all had. But the one good thing to take from the fact that we're all now digital and we're all able to do all this kind of stuff online is that we can connect with anyone, anywhere.
Anywhere.
So
That's
we
right.
can do this. So what I would say is go and do your physical knit and natter and crochet groups and all that kind of stuff, but do this as well, because you will be able to connect with just so many more people, like-minded people who enjoy the same things as you, and also share the same frustrations as you, because we share those too. We're very
Yeah.
happy to talk about them. So yeah,
Yeah.
come and get the best of both worlds. Have the physical and then the virtual. Come and sit in our living rooms with us. We'll make it happen, won't we?
Yep,
We'll make
absolutely.
Yeah, Julia said that's the best part of being in a group, feeling like we can be ourselves in a supportive community. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
But all of our groups, all of the designers that were involved with the summit, we all have our own Facebook groups and community groups and YouTube channels and everything, and they're all really supportive. Everyone's really happy. I've never ever had any problems in my Facebook group either. Everyone's so lovely to each other and really helpful. So don't ever be frightened of posting a problem or a question or anything. Because as we saw over the weekend, that like we don't know everything either, do we?
Yeah.
And there's never a silly question. The only silly question is the one that doesn't get asked.
Yep. That's what I keep saying as well. Yeah. Because I know when we were going through the process of setting this summit up, and we've come across some technical things we kind of had to get over and think and get, how to best do this, And sometimes because Hannah's done a few, I haven't done a course setup on one of those platforms, and I was like, that's a really silly question, but I don't know how to do this. I'm like, Hannah, how do you do this? It's like, oh, it's really easy. This is what you do. So it's been a great learning curve for me, and I'm sure Hannah hopefully learned
I was
something
going to say,
as well.
I had my fair share of silly questions as well, didn't I? So, like.
But that's it. The only question that is silly is the one that you don't ask, because although you might know you might think you know the answer, if somebody just confirms it for you, it's that much better. And that goes for crochet as well, doesn't it? It's
Well, anything in life, isn't it really? And I've come from my midwifery background. When you're doing any kind of medical training, like you have to ask the question, because if you don't know the answer, you might do something really, really wrong. And so you have to know your limitations. You have to stand up and say, I honestly don't know, let me find out. And I think that applies throughout everything in life, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're getting very deep and serious now. Oh.
I know. But it's crochet advice, it's life advice, it's all, everything goes.
Everything. Crochet is life. There we go.
Yes, that's right.
Oh.
And the other thing that actually made me laugh is I had a few questions that whether we are related.
Yes. So honestly, my family will not shut up about this now. My family keeps chatting about this. They're like, are you sure you and I'm like, you are my family. You know that we're
Yeah, I've had a few emails saying, oh, you could be sisters, you could be. I'm like, we could be. Well, we are crochet sisters, aren't we? So let's put it that way. Sisters in crochet, absolutely.
Crochet, but not biologically related.
Oh dear. Right. Shall we pick our giveaway winner?
Yes,
Perhaps?
I don't have anything up on my screen to let me know anything. So if you scroll and I say stop.
Yeah, so I've got all the entries that we put into the giveaway, and I'm just gonna bring them up here. Let me bring them up. I obviously won't be able to share the screen because for personal data protection, let's put it that way. We won't be able to share the screen because those are people's email addresses. So I'm just gonna bring up the list, and I'm gonna scroll randomly, and when Hannah says stop, I'm gonna stop wherever I am, and that will be the winner. And hopefully I'll be able to just read out a first part to give you an indication, but obviously we have to keep it a bit of a privacy stuff. So right. I am scrolling. I'm not looking.
No idea how many entries there. Don't look. And stop.
Right, here we are.
Enter, and I'm excited.
And the winner is Jennifer.
Oh,
Jennifer, and I believe the surname starts with B.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
So Jennifer B, if you have entered the giveaway, we will be sending you email to let you know that you're the winner. So yeah, check out your spam folders, your junk folders, because all these emails, they just have minds of their own and they just wander off wherever they want to.
They do.
Yeah, check all your folders. We'll be sending you email a little bit later after we finish this live. We will congratulate. Oh, that's nice.
And then 2 people, Veronika, there, just as we were doing, said, you do look alike. I thought you were sisters.
Oh, bless you. But do you know what's the funny thing? I said this to my husband. I said, some people thought we were sisters and what have you. And he was like, okay. He said, well, show me the picture, like, why do people think? So I took a couple of screenshots from these lives we've been doing, because I think part of it might be because I think Hannah shortened her hair a little bit.
Recently.
And we both had a bit of a curl in it. So I took a screenshot and I sent it to my husband, and I'm like, and he was like, actually,
like,
really?
Apparently my brother walked into the room as my sister-in-law was watching, and he said, why is Hannah talking to herself? So there we go.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, wonderful.
There we go.
It was meant to be then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, we've got our beautiful winner, Jennifer B, that we're going to contact a bit later. Congrats to Jennifer B, and thanks to WeCrochet for the discount earlier too. That's right. Yeah. We had
friends at WeCrochet. They really are.
Yeah, we had a very generous discount code for the Summit peeps. And yeah,
definitely. I think we've done all the jobs. Have we done all the jobs?
I think we've done all the jobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes a few more comments.
Thank you. Stacey said that's exactly what my husband said too. He didn't know why you were talking to yourself.
Here we go. We've learned something new here.
I think the highlights of this is a good idea. Please do a day in the life of a crochet designer series. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Definitely do that. Yeah, I think the highlights and the takeaway for lots of people were our costume changes and the fact that we look alike.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah.
Nothing else we've entertained from that point of view. So
I think so, yeah. Do you know, yeah, when I said to my husband, I said, you've got to go up in a loft and you've got to go and get my other bag of sweaters that are stored up there. I said, I need them. You know, I can't show up in the same sweater twice. It's not happening. So yeah, I had enough for the changes on Saturday. I've had enough in my wardrobe, just a few of my favorites that I kept in my wardrobe. And I said also on Sunday morning, you know, he was carrying the ladder upstairs, going up into the loft through the loft hatch. And yeah, he got me another bag of, because I've got 6 bags up there. You know, one of those huge bags, those real tough plastic bags with the real tight seal. You run that little plastic thing over it to really close it up. So yeah, I've got 6 bags up there, and I was like, can I please have bag number 4 that's got all my jumpers? Because actually, that was one of the things.
No idea. I'd be like, they're in a box somewhere up there.
Do you know what? That was exactly me. I had so many bags up there, and when I was adding my patterns to WeCrochet websites, there was a couple of patterns I needed to retake pictures for because somebody didn't save the original copies of the pictures.
Oops.
I had to get them back out and do some fresh pictures, which is good. You know, it's always good to refresh things. So yeah, I was like, can you please go up the loft and get me the bags done? And he was like, well, which one? And I'm like, all 6 of them. And he was like, are you joking? I'm like, no. He was like, well, don't you know which bag? I'm like, nope. But as I said in my video, caring for your sweaters, you know, it's good to get things out of the storage every now and again. Just get them all out, you know, air them all out, let them breathe for a bit, check them that nothing got to them, you know, stuff lives up in a loft. But yeah, make sure there is nothing got to them. They're still nice and clean and protected. And that's what I did. And I thought, okay, I've got to get a little bit more organized. So I numbered the bags, all 6 of them. And I got a little notepad where I wrote down what is in each and every single bag. So
that's very organized.
It doesn't happen very often, but you know, when it takes me, the organizational part of my brain wakes up and says, you should get organized. I do listen. So yes, I put them all in those 6 bags and try to keep, like, you know, sweaters together and cardigans and then baby stuff and hats. And so yeah, I was super organized and wrote down what's in each and every single bag. So I said to him, I would like bag number 4, please.
I need to do that because I've been designing for since Simply Crochet started, so like 10 years or more.
Yeah.
And I've never ever gotten rid of a sample at all. I have every sample of everything I've ever made, which now I'm really grateful for because you know, you can retake photos, you can use things again, and it's really useful to have stuff. But yeah, so we have a lot of stuff. And when we moved about 4.5 years ago, I literally just bunged it all in because we were not in a rush, but you know what it's like packing. You get to the point, I'm done now. So yeah, I need to really sort all of those.
Oh gosh.
Julia saying, organisation. What is this craziness you speak of? Indeed, I quite agree.
I don't know it too well. It only comes and goes very rarely.
When the mood takes me. And it depends. I'm very organised in some parts of my life and not very organised in other parts of my life. But that's okay, isn't it?
That's balance, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, right. We should head off, I suppose. I don't want to go.
I know. Well, so as we said, maybe we can make this a bit more regular thing. So if you guys think that you would show up and watch us and have a chat with us, we would be happy to do so. So you can let us know through any of the channels, comments,
Yeah.
pop us a message, send us an email, whichever.
Let us know what you'd like to talk about and all that kind of stuff. We could do a theme, or we could just open the floor. We could do whatever, couldn't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, whatever you guys enjoy the most. So I think that would be brilliant. Because like I said, I miss going live. I was, before when I did a few lives myself, just when I released the pattern, I thought, I'll just pop on live to see whether people have any questions or whatever. And when you kind of start, when you press the go button, you get like a little countdown, then you'll go 3, 2, 1, go. And when I did those lives before, just by myself, I was like, when that 3, 2, 1 go, I was like, oh, gosh, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? This is gonna be, oh my god. I got really nervous, and then like the first few minutes, you're like, oh my gosh, I need to breathe. But after this weekend, even now, when Hannah pressed the button and he went 3, 2, 1, go, I'm like, yep, bring it on. So yeah, it's really enjoyable. It's a really great format to connect with people and just to have a chat. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, Stacey definitely agrees. Would love to be a regular thing. Cool.
brilliant.
Right. If you'll be there, Stacey, so will we. Oh, yarn organisation would be another good topic. We need to write these down, don't we?
I think so. Yeah. Look.
We will. We'll write them down. Look, she's ready. She's ready.
I'm ready.
Oh,
yarn organisation. Okay, I wonder whether people would like to have a sneak peek into. We can see something next to Hannah. She's got little yarn balls poking through. Yeah.
Yes, lots of organisation here. This is a fairly recent yarn organisation. All of my yarn was tucked in various random cupboards in the house, and then I was just like, actually, it all needs to be in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had a shuffle around of our house. I was telling you, wasn't I? And that this, what I'm now sitting in, used to be our dining room. We're very lucky that we've got an extra room downstairs. So we eat in the kitchen now, and I get to play in this room. It's great.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, we've outgrown this house, so I think we need to move, and we need to get us extra room somewhere so I can take over.
Craft room. Yes.
Oh, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah. I've got my little, you can probably, I don't know whether you can just see the corner of this bit here.
Yeah.
It's just a standard one of those IKEA, square thingies. There's 4. Yes. So this is my little stuff down in the living room here, where I put all my stuff away so my husband doesn't trip over yarn balls everywhere. So yeah, I've got all my stuff there that I'm currently working on and what I need to hand and stuff, and the rest of the yarn is upstairs in my wardrobe. So it's not the prettiest of yarn storages, it's just plastic boxes stacked up.
It doesn't have to be, as long as it functions well. As long as you can find everything that you need to find. Yeah.
But I think I will need to look through those tubs, because sometimes you think like, oh, what have I got up there? Like, I forgot.
And that's why mine is, I can swivel it, but it might show you the reflection of my screen there. You can see us in it. So they've got glass fronted doors.
Yeah.
And it means that I can see absolutely everything. So it's really easy to get through it all. Because with open stuff, I don't like dusting. So I thought, at least if it's closed, it won't get so dusty.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Then when you say, okay, have I got any, have I got any pink? Have I got any blue? So you can just look through and you know what you've got. That's a really clever idea. Yeah. Hopefully.
Stacey Ann loves our accents. Thank you, Stacey.
Oh, thank you.
And we love to see you. Oh, thank you.
Oh, bless. That's really good.
Cool. Right. Tina's very jealous. You don't have any. Oh, well, I didn't until recently. Until recently, as I say, it was stuff under beds and in random cupboards, and my children would find it and make all sorts of things out of it, and then I would panic because I didn't have enough left and stuff like that. So
yeah, then the scissors would come out, and he's like, "What?"
Yeah, and then hopefully keeps the moths out with the glass. Yes, definitely. Moths are not nice things, are they? Bless them. Well, they're good for nature, but they are not good for yarn.
Yeah, you need to get some lavender sachets or lavender bags stuffed in there. And it smells nice as well, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It'll send me to sleep though. I won't be able to.
Just fall asleep in your office. So, Hannah, you working?
Yeah, just having a nap.
Oh,
Oh, bless you. Right. Thank you. Musgrave would like to have another session. Awesome. I think it's
fantastic.
a yes then. I think it's a yes.
Yeah. So yeah, we can only say watch out for our emails or on our social media. We will announce when we're gonna pop back on live next. Bring your favorite hot drinks. Bring your yarn and your hooks. And if you wanna, work on something while we have a quick chat, pop your questions in the comments. Or, I think it would be great. I'm very up for it.
Me too. I'm up for anything, me, so.
Right.
Oh, right. Well, everyone have a wonderful rest of their day. I know it's early, it's bright and early the part of the day over in the States, isn't it? So have
That's
a
it.
lovely
Yeah.
holiday and have a lovely afternoon and evening. And I can't remember what your name is, but the person watching in India, have a lovely evening.
Yeah. So have a good morning, good afternoon, good night to everyone. It was lovely to catch up with you guys. And Jennifer B, please watch out for an email from us. We are gonna email you right after this live to announce that you're the winner, and we will hand you over to the competent hands of WeCrochet folks to sort you out with your $40 gift card.
Yay! Awesome. Take care,
Awesome.
everyone, and we'll see
Bye,
you
everyone.
soon. Bye.
See you soon.